Yeah, who needs music?
All good.
We're running late, so we'll just get this thing started. We are live. Welcome to the Extinct special broadcast. Where are we going here? How is everybody tonight? All one of you. You doing all
Good.
right, man?
Oh yeah, just busy day
Turns
today.
out,
That's all.
I
Lots of
think
stuff going
Damien Bravo forgot that we were doing a Tuesday night on-air raffle drawing. So, it's just me and you. We're just gonna hang out.
All right. We'll make it more exciting than the Bigfoot is boring
exactly.
guy.
Let me say, how is everybody out in the chat room? Are we coming through okay? Doesn't seem to be any complaints. So I guess we're running okay, even though we're running late. Anyways, dude, before we get started with this raffle, there's been a lot of stuff about this smarter ape theory going on. You getting a lot of hits on that one?
Yeah, quite a bit. It's interesting because even though you see a lot of negative opinions out there, there's a lot of interest in here. I think people will buy their book, believe it or not. It's piqued enough interest that people are going to be, wait a minute, okay, I'm going to see what these guys have to say. A lot of it's pretty vague, but that's because they're probably saving for the book. I don't know.
I don't know either. It's like you said, there just seems to be a whole lot of interest about it, whether it's positive or not. I don't know, but it's got Damien really lit up. That's for sure. He's not happy about this at all.
No, he isn't. He's challenged them to a debate. So, but they're, we don't know who they are. I think they're using fake names too.
So you don't think his name is Jeff Anderson and Jack Barnes?
That's what a lot of people are saying is, but I'm not gonna try to look it up because I've also heard that if you try to look up their names, their real names, they'll sue you. So don't even try, guys.
So are we gonna get sued for slander for all the bashing that we did on the last shoot?
Now that I said it, it's not the real name, someone's gonna look it up and then they're gonna link it back to me somehow. But hey, I'm just telling you guys, don't look them up. They have nothing to do with this. Okay, I'm just saying somebody said that's not the real names. Okay.
So we got some feedback from Mike Rugg. He said that since we started the raffle, he's got an influx of donations. So I think we had a little bit of a positive impact on this situation. So thank you to everyone out there who's helping Mike stay in business. Not everybody who donated did enter the raffle. I'm assuming, judging by what I heard, it sounds like maybe half of the people who donated anonymously. So some good people out there. We got a lot of money raised, and pretty cool. It's pretty cool to have a positive impact.
Yeah, he's been pretty quiet, but he's been trying to work out his issues in the back.
I know that this is not the end. After we get rid of this tax debt, which I heard is pretty much handled now. There's still another hurdle for next year in handling the I think it's there's still a small mortgage that's left that they're not up to. They're behind on payments still, but
Well, we got to remember Mike doesn't he doesn't charge for entry, so he takes donations. So it's a great place to take your family and everything.
You've gone, right?
So
you've gone.
I gone. It was nice. He's nice. He's got. It's a tiny place, but you know what? It's the only place.
Here's the cool thing. You go in, and if you're a Bigfoot freak like we are, he will gladly, after 30 years or whatever it's been that he's had that place and has been doing it 20. I'm not sure how long he's had the location open. As long as he's been doing it, he's still excited to talk to you about it every single day. And
exactly.
And it's pretty cool to hear one of the original faces of Bigfooting, of popular Bigfooting, kind of sit down with you and just lay out everything he knows. And anyway, so Mike Rugg, here's to you, buddy. So in all, Sean, people who turned in their receipts was a fraction of the people who donated. I've got the names in here. After we do the raffle, I'm going to make a couple of announcements. There was a couple of special guest donators that I was excited to see donate in rather large amounts. So shall we? Let's talk.
Okay,
let's talk real quick about what we're doing. So everybody knows that the winner is going to get a chance to choose from the prize of either Steven Demarco's original painting or hosting this show, taking my job. The host of the winner will be able to come on to Extinct. Hopefully you got a webcam and host a show for an hour and a half. Interview Team Tazer. Bring on your own guest. I don't care what you do. You're the host. Just set it up. So if you win Steven's painting, we've handled shipping.
Yeah, he's got really beautiful paintings. I mean, he did a painting for Lupe.
And
so
we want to give another donation to the raffle. Is Lupe is paying for the shipping of the painting. So, and another thing that was donated to us, we will draw. So we're going to draw 3 winners tonight. The third person, or the first runner-up, I'll say, will get 4 $10 gift cards for AMC movies. So that was donated to us by a gentleman, Mike. Oh, sorry, Mike. I'm forgetting your last name right now. I'll get to you later. Thank you, Mike, for that donation as well. So thank you to Lupe, Mike, and Steve DeMarco for their donations to this raffle. So without any further ado, first runner-up, winner of the gift certificates will be, hey, friend of the show. Actually, almost everybody who donated is a friend of the show. Can you see that? Jana Nicastro. First one to actually enter.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I know her.
Cool. Very cool. Okay. Congrats.
Anna.
All right. First runner-up. Second runner-up. We'll get what's left of the 2 prizes. So we're gonna the second runner-up who will get either one of the 2 prizes. First, grand prize winner. So I'm gonna pull 2 names actually right now. Okay, I got 2 folded up pieces of paper here. All right. Left or right, Sean? Okay.
Left.
Shall we call this the grand prize winner or the first runner-up?
Let's first runner-up.
And this is your left, by the way. It's my right, but I'm going with your left.
Wait, first runner-up, they'll win what? They'll win
the grand prize winner gets to pick of the 2 prizes. The first runner-up gets what's left over. So we're getting 2 major winners here. Okay.
Okay.
So the first runner-up will be Michael Baylard. Congrats, Michael. And your prize will be determined by what this gentleman chooses. Our friend of the show and grand prize winner, Mr. Jim Fox.
Jim Fox, I know that guy.
Grand prize winner. So, Jim, you are going to get your choice of Steven DeMarco's original painting, or a chance to host, or not a chance, or a guest spot hosting Extinct the podcast. And whatever you choose will decide what Michael Baylard receives. Okay? Congratulations to all our winners. Jim Fox, Michael Baylard, and Miss Jana Nicastro. She won the AMC movie certificates, which were donated by Michael. Also, thank you to Lupe Mendoza for donating the shipping to the grand prize winner. So there you have it. That's the first official raffle Team Tazer fundraiser that we've ever done.
Yep, it's going to go down in history.
Is there anything you want? Okay, before we go on, the largest donation made was made by someone well-known in the Bigfooting community. We received a very large donation from Miss Sharon Lee. So thank you, Sharon Lee, for your generous donation and entering the raffle. I think we're going to work something out since you made such a generous donation. to have her get some airtime. I know she really wanted a chance to host the show, but she didn't win. So we kept the drawing fair. I wanted to cheat and make sure she won, but I wasn't able to do it.
Well, I thought that's what we were going to do. I thought that's what we talked about.
Sharon I called Sean. I was like, Sharon made a really large donation, wants to win the chat. He's like, make sure she wins. Yeah. Cheat. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. But
I didn't say make sure she wins. Yeah. I said, let's rig, bitch.
Let's rig this bitch. So thank you to everyone. We will. Oops. It's been documented. We know who the winners are because I just dropped all the winners' names back into the bucket. No, I got them back.
I forgot the first name, but it's Jana Nicastro, Baylard.
Baylard or Baylard, and Jim Fox, grand prize winner. And we are going to do, like I said, we're going to make something up for Sharon, for Sharon Lee as well. I'm going to get her on here. I know that might not be a popular thing amongst one or two Team Tazer members, but I don't care. I keep
deal with it. Deal with it, guys.
Deal with it. Let's this is a show for everyone who wants to come on and talk and do their thing. So I keep things fair. It should be fun. So
that's how we roll, man. That's how Bigfoot evidence roll too. We keep everything fair.
We're just rambling and making shit up now, or at least I am. Let's let's open up the chat room for a few minutes while I've got you on the line. I know you have to go, but does anybody have any questions for Sean? Because I sure do, and we're gonna. If nobody else has any questions, just open Bigfoot discussion. Then I'm going to hit Sean with a couple of questions. So I'm going to give this another minute. Are you in the chat room, Sean?
Yeah, I'm asking them any questions.
Right.
I know there's a little bit of delay, so give them
the first thing I'm going to talk about then while we wait to see if anybody has any questions for you. I want to know about this. I called it. I said this is a viral video campaign for an independent movie, and it was a fellow named Willard. Oh, shoot, I don't remember.
Walter Higgins.
How did this video get to you?
Well, man, I'm gonna have to give away my.
Well, you don't have to give away everything. How did you? Did somebody give it to you, or did you find it? Okay,
I found it.
You found it. Yeah. Now, what was your first impression when you saw this video?
Okay, I automatically I knew it was gonna be interesting. Okay, because of the weirdness. It's kind of weird, this old guy. He's got his title was possible Bigfoot evidence.
Hey, Sean, you there? Okay. Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the name Walter Higgins just sounds like familiar to me. I can't. I heard it somewhere, but so I started listening to it, and then I heard the story. The story goes, he's in this forest. What's that name of that forest? Right. Willow Creek in the Siskiyou County.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's a former park ranger, and he stumbled upon this video camera, and he downloaded the tape onto his laptop, and he doesn't say, but he said it was an attack.
Right.
Okay. And automatically, it sounds kind of like a movie that I know is in production. Can't figure out what the name of the movie was. And I also remember another video that I didn't post a while back ago where these guys were filming, and all of a sudden they dropped the camera, and that's about it. So maybe it's the same people, but what
so
are you thinking?
You called me as soon as you found this video, right? I don't know if it was as soon as you found it, but probably a few hours.
Yeah, as soon as I found it,
you called me, and within like 15 seconds, I knew it was a troll, but it wasn't a regular troll. And here's how I knew. I could tell that this guy was reading a script. He was doing some things that are typical of actors, which is to overemphasize drama. You repeat the lines. So you go.
Well, he keeps saying like I digress.
And he was using words that are out of character for a person of that stature. Okay, like saying things like, "I apologize for the levity of that remark. I digress. I digress." Park rangers don't talk that way. That's very out of character for a retired park ranger. I'm not saying park rangers are stupid, because they're not. They're some of the smartest people you meet. But that's not the vocabulary of a park ranger, a guy who's a people person. A person who talks like that is not a people person. So immediately from the first line, you know it's a troll. Second, why is it so low res? That's always an issue. Because he's wearing makeup. He's wearing old man makeup. The mouth was very young, but the face was very old. And then he started lying. Said he's not technically savvy. He's using a 27-inch Mac to record this. Okay, if anyone who is familiar with Macs know that the 27-inch iMacs didn't come out till just a little over a year ago. And those are the default settings for those cameras, high def. So Mr. Unsavvy, I don't really know much about technical, is already lying about what he could do, because if he was really recording it out on Mac, he had downsampled it to make sure that it uploaded at a maximum 360 resolution in YouTube. Second of all, he's so tech unsavvy. How did he salvage one clip from a damaged camera? Third of all, if it was a newer, nicer camera like he said that was damaged, it would have been on a memory card, and either the memory card was readable or it wasn't. You're not gonna, you know.
Exactly. You're not gonna get
right.
a partial. That doesn't happen. Okay, no, I'd never downloaded a partial picture before.
So he was just lying from top to bottom, and I thought it was funny because I was like, man, I just hope all these old Bigfooters don't start falling for this and start saying, man, where's the video? Because that's exactly what they want you to say. But instead, what happened was it got destroyed. And to me, that was like the funniest story this week, because it was up for all of 8 or 10 hours before the comment. Yeah. Everyone called it out. I didn't even have to really say much. And I noticed that when he was talking, he kept saying Siskiyou County over and over and over again. And so I looked it up, and lo and behold, scheduled for release in 2012 is a movie called Siskiyou County about an attack in, blah, blah, blah. And Steven from the Bigfoot books confirmed that. We were chatting online as well. And he's like, yeah, those people were in town, and they pretty much got run out of town, and they lied to everyone, said they were making a documentary so they didn't have to pay for permits and things like that. And so I guess it was a really shady thing, and they were, thought they were being clever, and they would fool everybody with this viral video campaign. But to me, that was just hilarious. So,
yeah, that was awesome. I mean, isn't there another video that we found too, Ro, that I don't know if it's still out there, but there's still some people who haven't seen it. But I know there's another video floating out there. We were looking at a couple of
videos a while ago. Dude, you give me so much content, I don't always remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was another channel with the exact same video.
Right. So, and there turned out to be a second YouTube channel with that exact same video. Do you have some questions from the chat room?
Yes, we do. Let's see here. Okay, somebody asked about that guy, about the supposed attack. Okay, we answered that. Talked about that. Let's see. There's another one here. I thought I saw a really good one.
And mark my words, if they do decide to release that and think they're going to try and get over on people again, that little 60-second clip, which is typical of movie promo, they're going to release the little 60-second campaign, and the chick is going to be super hot. I'm just
yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Guarantee it. Anyways, go ahead.
All right, this question is from Shisafin. Do you have evidence that the supposed Bigfoot vocalizations from the Alien Channel are fake?
Okay, this is
have you heard
I just saw
bro?
your posting not more than an hour ago, or less than an hour ago. I saw it when I got in from the studio today. This is all you. So, what do you think?
Okay, this showed up on my Facebook page, and people post videos on my page all the time, and I check them out, and I like it. And I really like this one. That whole alien thing, don't believe alien people. I'm just joking, guys. I don't know if that's fake or real, okay? But here's the thing. this channel is just set up for like paranormal stuff. I've looked at the channel. There's like alien stuff, and I gotta ask myself, it's really hard to find vocalization. Okay.
Yeah.
So how did this guy get this? Just did they just show up to him all of a sudden, or did he make it up? So all those things go through my mind. 'Cause it's very, very difficult. I mean, you look online, there's not a lot of vocalization.
Right.
That's a few, and there's questionable ones. But so this guy got like the ultimate Bigfoot vocalization. He calls it Bigfoot communication. This is like comparable to the Sierra sounds. Okay, come on. I mean, no one has gotten clear vocalization like that since the Sierra sounds, and this guy, who happens to have a paranormal channel, happens to have this vocalization. So, to me, if it's too good to be true, it's
okay.
It's
so if
probably
anyone's
not.
out there that doesn't know what we're talking about, I'm going to try and play it for everyone right now. Let's see if it comes in. Let me switch. We're going to get rid of Sean's icon. I know how much you guys like looking at.
Yeah, just to explain the video, it's the guy who uploaded it said it's from a film student. And where's that location? It's, let me find it here.
Okay. I'm gonna play this over here.
Shawnee National Forest.
National Forest.
And it's
okay. Yeah. So we're scrolling your blog live on the air. Look at this. Let's play this thing right here for everyone to, and for me to hear it again. You hear it, Sean?
Yeah.
That sounded human. Okay, what I'm going to tell you right now is the footsteps. Hold on. Where's everybody? There we go. The footsteps sounded like Foley, dubbed in footsteps, studio made sounds to me. As an engineer, that's what it sounded like.
I don't know what it sounds like. It sounded really close. It doesn't sound that far. It's
and that's in Shawnee National Forest is in Iowa. Thanks, Native Alien. It sounded like it was really close, and the footsteps sounded like they were recorded in a studio to me. So I don't know. Yeah, and I'm
gonna
have to go with bogus because of the situation around this.
Here's the thing: it's a film student. Okay, the video's got to be out there too. Okay, where's the video? Why just the audio?
Film student also is a master sound manipulator too. So.
Well, I don't know. But just for clarification, I don't know what it is, guys. I don't know it's fake, it's real. But you always got to question.
No, I mean, I think that's
everything.
why people go to your site is because, for one, it's funny. You just you throw everything out there, and people never know what to make of your commentary. Like, is Sean serious? What's he saying? And I'm not going to tell people if you're serious or not. I'm going to leave that up to mystery. But you put every single thing out, and as much flack as you get for that has also been the source of your success. So keep putting them out there, man. Keep putting them out there.
Yeah, it's worked out. So
now I haven't, and now I'm just gonna go through the news real quick since it's just you and I. And this is usually how I get caught up during the week because I'm stuck in a studio all day in a dark room, and I just have to listen to music so I can focus on the work in front of me, and I tune out of the world here. So when I get home from work, I usually hang out with Sean for on Skype or on the phone for like an hour or two, a couple times a week, and he brings me up to speed. And basically, we're just doing the same thing that we normally do since nobody else is here, and he's bringing me up to speed on stuff. Now, our good friend and fellow Team Tazer member, Phil Pauling, fired this week at the Monkey Face, the Joe Black's Monkey Face, which was great because it's another one of those guys to me that are just like, are you serious, dude? Are people really giving you attention? And even if it's negative attention, whatever, it just drives me batty, and it drives Phil even more batty.
Well, yeah, they're keeping it civil. I mean, Joe Black, his real name is Scott Carpenter. I think I'm allowed to say that. But you should have. I mean, remember how he went after the Squatch Master? Last week.
That was bad.
That was bad, man. That was bad. He made the Squatch Master quit. Okay, the Squatch Master emailed him and said, "I quit." So, but Phil's keeping it civil with Joe. I mean, Joe believes he caught something, really, really important. Phil, he's just not convinced.
Now, Joe had a response to Phil, though, didn't he?
Yeah, but here's the thing. Joe's not directly
because I haven't watched this one yet.
Yeah, he's Joe's avoiding saying Phil's name or saying who it is that's criticizing him. He keeps with air quotes, critics. The critics say this. The critics say it's shadows, pareidolia, but really he's talking to Phil. Yeah, and Phil is responding him back, doing his video response. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm like, I hope it's a Bigfoot.
We always hope it's a Bigfoot.
Joe says, I hope everything's a Bigfoot. I'm trying to do Matt Moneymaker. I'm not saying it's Bigfoot, but Bigfoot.
Speaking of, I believe Finding Bigfoot guys are stateside now, and they were shooting an episode in Washington this week. Do you know anything about that? Have you gotten any reports yet? Or
Oh no, I haven't. What have you heard that?
I'm going by hearsay. A few weeks ago, I talked to somebody on the crew who said they were getting ready to do some stuff in Washington, but I don't know if they were shooting an episode or if they were just doing some pre-production or whatnot. I did talk to somebody who was on the last episode, Mr. Adam Davies. I talked to him last week. He was on their Indonesian episode that they shot 2 weeks ago in Sumatra, and he said he had a blast. And it's a really good episode, and they're aside from Finding Bigfoot, they're doing a lot of good work up there, and that Adam is excited about. So and he might even be going back.
Yeah, aren't we gonna have him on?
Yeah, he was actually supposed to be on this weekend. We had Bigfoot is Boring in place. I'm gonna go ahead and tell people, all 13 people listening to us tonight. We have we can start the rumor mill now. We have Mr. Bill Munns scheduled for July, and Mr. Adam Davies scheduled for July, and Mr. Bart Curtino as well. Is that correct, Sean? Are we gonna? Yeah.
Oh, he's awesome. Yeah, Bart Curtino from.
We got some good guests lined up, and there's another one. There's an infamous one that I'm doing solo. Because he's coming to LA for a fishing trip, and we're going to sit and talk on camera. And you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
So we're going to hang out and shoot some video and confront somebody on camera, and he's down for it. So
yeah, he's a nice guy. He's I'm not going to say, but
So some good stuff coming up. We missed the guys tonight. Anything you want to wrap up with, Sean? It's a short one. It was a special broadcast. Drawing. We want to.
Somebody asked about the Algonquin Forest Bigfoot.
Let's talk about that real quick.
Okay. Tim, the Antoro Bigfoot guy, Tim Everett. He's working on getting the full video.
Okay.
Okay. So he's working on posting the full video so everyone can see everything in context. I mean, we're just seeing like a blip of it on YouTube, but he's working on getting that.
Do you know what the holdup is with that? It's not his, or
it's HD. It's not his. It's from 2011. He's probably got I mean, he's in contact with the people. But basically, his wife saw it while they were in the truck. Okay, and then they took it back home, and they found that part where the Bigfoot was. Okay, it's not like they watched it at home for like an hour and then they just happened to see it. His wife saw it. They went back home, and they found that Bigfoot standing right there. So, but we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of questions, but
has he talked about the quality of the video or anything to you about it yet?
Well, it's a GoPro. It's HD, right? I mean, GoPros are HD.
If the shot was long enough, the GoPro will take a good photo. Well, not just photo, but great video. You know, it's the question of the autofocus. If anything was, obtrusive and things like that.
Well, the one on YouTube, the one we're seeing now, that's like all cropped and zoomed and compressed, and you lose a lot of quality. But the original 1080p will look like the screenshot I have on the page right now. It's taken. I think it's taken directly from the film. But that's even that. But there is it's probably cropped too.
Right.
You see. So but even if they upload to YouTube, we won't see the finer quality. We won't.
People who don't understand video, there's a thing called compression, and when you stream video, you get a lot of compression, and what happens is you get what's called artifacting, and artifacting is our biggest enemy in this game. Artifacting is what creates the blob squatch. Artifacting pushes shadows. There's values between the pixels, and when you compress stuff, they're throwing away extra information that you think you can do without, and you end up pushing blacks even blacker. It creates more contrast in places that might not have had it before, and you get what's called artifacts, these artificial, fragmentings that appear in your video, and that's what a blob squatch 9 out of 10 times comes out to be, is some type of artifacting. It's hard. YouTube is definitely hard. You need to look at source footage.
Yeah. You need to look at the original. Even DVD quality. That's compression too. By the way, that's a lossy compression.
Since this is a promotional show, we want to tell everybody to continue to donate to Mike's cause there. Let's keep him in business. We are going to try and get Mike on the phone as well next week. Maybe we'll do it when Bart's on or something like that. We'll check in with Mike and see how he's doing. So July is going to be a fun month with a lot of guests. 4th of July weekend, we will not be on the air. I think I told people we weren't going to be on the air next weekend, but it's 4th of July weekend that we will not be on the air. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in for this show. Our congrats to the winners. Mr. Jim Fox, our grand prize winner. Yay!
Yay! Woo!
And to Mike and Jana as well for winning. Congrats to you guys. Thank you to all the donators. Yay. For the guys who couldn't be here, for Damian Bravo, for Michael Merchant, this is Sean Evidence and Rosa Hebe for Team Tazer saying, and Sean's not a member of Team Tazer, he's an honorary member. He holds no affiliations, people. He holds no affiliations.
Nobody.
I'm just gonna play one of my own music videos. Screw it, it's a promo show. I will say goodnight to one of my old tracks here. And catch everybody next time.
All right, good night, everybody.